Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hello, my name is Chloe. If you're not new, hello and welcome back. My name is Chloe. Today I'm going to be doing a book review, and because it is October, I'm going to be doing a themed book review. And so I have finished reading Long Live the Pumpkin Queen by Shea Ernshaw. So this is obviously part of the Nightmare Before Christmas universe. As it is about Sally, this is a book from Sally's point of view. Now, this was first released in the UK in 2022, and it features 21 chapters, including the epilogue. I include the epilogue as a chapter. I don't know if any of you guys do, but I do. So this I would rate 4 stars. And the reason why I do that is because this book was smashing. I really like this book. It gives you essentially a feel of what Sally goes through in The Nightmare Before Christmas, but this follows on from The Nightmare Before Christmas. So if you have seen The Nightmare Before Christmas, you'll know how it ends, with Sally and Jack at the top of the hill, and they sing the ending song. So this follows on from that. And there might be some spoilers from this book. So if you don't want to hear spoilers, please read the book and then come back. So I will read the blurb. I mean, the blurb kind of, gives you some idea of what happens in the book anyway. But I will read the blurb and we can talk about it. So, Jack and Sally are truly meant to be, or are they? So that is the question that's on the back, and I really like that because it gives you some curiosity. Newly crowned Sally is thrown into the role of Queen of Halloween Town. Cast into the spotlight and tasked with royal duties, Sally can't help but wonder if all she's done is swap her captivity under Dr. Finkelstein for a new cage. When Sally and Zero accidentally uncover a long hidden doorway to an ancient realm called Dreamtown, she unknowingly sets a chain of sinister events in motion, putting herself and the future of Halloween Town in jeopardy. Can Sally discover how to be true to herself and save Halloween Town, or will her future turn into her worst nightmare? So, I like that blurb. It sounds great. It doesn't give you too much away, but it also leaves you wondering when you read this what could possibly go on. So I got this on Amazon Prime deal. It would have been like about $7-8.99, but I got this for about £4 on Amazon deal, which I thought was great, so I picked it up. So I really like the cover design. It's obviously very Tim Burton Nightmare Before Christmas themed, with the orange, the white and the black. So essentially, in it, it's from Sally's point of view from after The Nightmare Before Christmas. Sally and Jack are married at this point, so she's crowned queen and is called the Pumpkin Queen. And what happens in the book is she goes, if you have watched The Nightmare Before Christmas, you'll understand. If you haven't, you should go and watch it, and obviously read this book as well, so that you have an understanding of what I'm talking about. But in The Nightmare Before Christmas, you obviously see Jack go into the doorway into Christmas Town, and you see Christmas Town and you experience how Jack feels when he's in there and that he wants to bring Christmas to Halloween Town. But now, obviously, Jack and Sally go to Valentine Town, so we get a feel for what Valentine Town is. But then during all of the commotion that's happened, which I won't give that away, Sally goes into the other realms, into the other doors that you see in The Nightmare Before Christmas, like Thanksgiving, St. Patrick's Day. And, well, it's kind of said that she goes into Dreamtown. The blurb says that. I don't need to tell you that, because that's what the blurb says. But it says that she goes into Dreamtown. So we get to experience these different worlds that we don't get to experience in The Nightmare Before Christmas. We get to experience them in this book, because she goes into every realm, I think, to look for something, which I'm not going to tell you. But we get a feel of each little town from the movie, from in the book, and she goes into it and you see the kinds of different things that happens in that town. And I really like that, because in the movie I want to know what happens in the different realms, what they do. Obviously you get a feel of Christmas Town, but you don't really get to experience the others, whereas in this one you experience all of them. And that is why I like this book. I like Sally, her point of view, her perspective, because she also, because this continues from The Nightmare Before Christmas, she says about how she feels about The Nightmare Before Christmas and how she feels about, because this is set I think a year after The Nightmare Before Christmas movie, so I just really like it because it's from the Halloween after The Nightmare Before Christmas. So she talks about that, but then she talks about how she feels, and we get some ideas of what Sally is feeling in this book, which I think is quite nice, because you have obviously Nightmare Before Christmas, you see Jack on his journey, but you don't really get to understand or feel what Sally's feeling. And that is why I like this book, because I like having somebody else's point of view and personality and feelings and thoughts. It is set in first person, it is set in Sally's point of view, and you know what I've written in my notes, because I make notes on my book reviews, so I have something to talk about, so that I have like essentially a script of what I'm gonna say. Obviously I don't follow it, I can't say what I want to say, but I have some idea anyway. I do definitely think that there is a room for improvement in terms of the author could have. I was a bit frustrated with some scenes, with some parts of this book, and we know that Sally is really forgiving, we know that she's really kind, and you know, parts of this book made me really angry, and that is why I like books like this, because they make you feel emotion, and you know, books that make you feel emotion are good books. But there are definitely some things that if I was writing this book, I would definitely have done, you know, written differently, because, but then again, it's up to Shea Ernshaw for what she wants to do. But if I was writing this book, there would be some definite things that I would change about some of the decisions that Sally made. I'm sure that if you have read this book, or if you're going to read this book, you will understand what I'm saying. If you have read this book, you'll understand probably the thing that I'm talking about. If you haven't, no worries. Just some parts of this book that Sally did made me a little bit frustrated, because I wouldn't do that. I would do something completely different to what Sally did, but it's not me, it's Sally. So I do like, my favourite character in the whole Nightmare Before Christmas universe is Zero. I do like Zero. And Zero is a key character in this book as well, because he helps Sally, but he also goes and, you know, helps Jack, and you know, I really like Zero. He's a really nice character. This book makes you feel emotion, and it makes you feel empathy towards Sally, because obviously she's telling her thoughts, her feelings, and you know, it just makes me feel sad for Sally, for some of the things that she is going through and talking about. And you know, I like this book for the emotion, for the storyline, for the adventure that she gets into. You know, I would call it an adventure, because it kind of is an adventure, but the situation that she gets put in is a well-written situation. So I do really like this book. I've given it 4 stars only because there could definitely be some changes made. However, personally, I did love the book. I read it within, I didn't actually write in here. I did not write in my notes. Oh, actually, hold on, let me see if I wrote it in. Let's see if I wrote, no, I didn't. Normally I'd write down how long the book took me to read, but this time I haven't. So unfortunately I can't tell you that. I presume that I think I read it within a week, because obviously I've got like stuff to do and whatnot, so I need to find time to read. But I think this took me about a week. It's quite thick actually. It's not including acknowledgements. Would you class acknowledgements in the pages? It is 297 pages of story and 300 pages plus acknowledgement, but it's 297 pages. And yeah, Tim Burton fans, you will really like this book because it does capture Tim Burton's style, and it is just a good book. If you want to experience what Sally experiences, this is a good book for that. So I am currently reading, hold on, let me get it. I'm currently reading Sabrina, Season of the Witch by Sarah Rees Brennan, only because it's October, so I'm going to read Halloween stuff till the end. So I'm almost finished with that, and I'll probably do a review on that very soon, because I'll probably get it finished real soon. So I was planning on doing a Halloween review series of the books that I read, but I've only read like 2 books that are Halloween based this month, so it'll probably be not worth it for making a playlist. But yeah, also, because now I finished the review, also I'd like to just say that at the end of October, because today we are currently on the 20th of October, I filmed this on the 20th, so on the 31st of October, which is Halloween, as you all know, I have a book coming out. Now, I'm really excited to tell you this. So my book, Adventures from the Chicken Coop, will be released on October 31st. It's only thin. I've bent the cover, only because, like, it's my copy, but it's only thin, but it's my first. It's a novella, because this is a novel. I think 27,000 or 22,000 words to 40,000 words is a novella, and 40 onwards, I think. I haven't got my my word count out, so I can't. These aren't accurate, but I'm giving you an estimate of how many words is novella and how many words is novel. I think I've written about 27,000 words in this, so it is considered as a novella. But yes, so my book, Adventures from the Chicken Coop, get another look, Adventures from the Chicken Coop, with chickens on it, as you can tell, it's a chicken book, is coming out on October 31st, so please, if you'd like to, go onto Amazon on October 31st, because it's not out yet, go and order a copy to support me and to support the chickens, because who doesn't like chickens? But yeah, so I thank you for watching this video. So I hope to be doing the Sabrina book review real soon, because I haven't got that long left, so please watch out for that, and I'll see you in my next one. See you very soon, guys. Bye.